Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have some very exciting news when it comes to Best Buy and the Best Buy PS5 restock as well. So some kind of cool stuff kind of flowing on in. We have a lot of information to kind of go and share you guys. We also do have some proper employee information from internals as well. We also have stock that has arrived. Overall, this is just looking very good for a Best Buy drop tomorrow. Now, I do always want to give a preface before we dive in the actual video itself. I am not Best Buy, the company itself, so the overall drop times can always go and change. It's not 100% guaranteed for tomorrow for them to be a restock or whatever, but based on information we have from employees we're going to go into on the video, based on the overall trend, as well as also based on how this week has been shaping on up in terms of actual stuff that Best Buy themselves has been doing, this drop is looking very likely for tomorrow. But of course, if it for some other reason does not, don't mind me. If anything, it'll probably be happening very soon as well, because we know they've been sitting on stock and getting stock for a while. So either way, no matter what, should be all around good news in general. As well, if any of you guys are brand new, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on, or be subscribed for our ongoing PS5 giveaway. It's gonna be our fourth one, should be ending pretty soon. As well, we also might be doing another one as well afterwards, thanks to our sponsor we were talking about throughout the past few videos. If you guys checked it out. We also have the Twitter and Twitch stream link down below if you guys want to go and follow, and of course also the Amazon links for the PS5 disc and digital link down below if you guys want to check for warehouse sales or whatever. And of course the Weeble, sign up for Weeble, deposit $100 and you guys go get free stock, free money. Coinbase, you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency and you guys go and get free Bitcoin. Those are always linked down below. It's actually down in the actual video itself. So if you guys have been kind of watching our videos throughout the past maybe like 2-3 weeks or so, we've actually gotten a lot of brand new Best Buy information. We do have a few Best Buy contacts that actually do have a chance to sometimes see internals. Internals are very hard to go and see when it comes to Best Buy because the actual internal system sometimes messes around with stuff. But we sometimes can go and see things in transit, and we also can sometimes go and see stock of bundles depending on what's going on. And of course, people can also literally just go and see with their eyes themselves and look in the back room or see when stock shows on up in the actual local stores. So we're going to talk about that now. So we actually have had a contact and they've been actually extremely on point if you guys have watched the past few videos. Now they may be a little bit on the clickbait type side when it comes to, like, you know, stock is showing on up, but every single time if you guys watch those videos, we've been pretty on point with our basically speculation or all this stuff. So all on the past previous videos, we knew that there were some PS5 disc consoles that showed on up a while back. They have been a very small amount of stock for those. There was no stock and throughout all those times in transit, which is also sometimes on more of the worrying end because typically Best Buy is an in-store pickup, kind of how Target is. You order online and then pick up at your local Best Buy store. But then we also did go and see Xbox Series X stock go and arrive about a week back. And as you guys know, Xbox is actually where restocked throughout Best Buy as well. They also a little bit of restock ways as well with the GPUs, which we'll touch on in a second. So as of right now, and also the one major thing that we just never saw any digital PS5s arrive at Best Buy. But as of now, from our employee confirmation that's been right on previous drops before and also has been right on like the current ongoing information, has stated that Best Buy has PS5 digital consoles now in store. They did go and arrive. And of course, as well, we did also go check the in-transit system. I asked them for that. And as of right now, they do not have any more consoles in transit. So basically all the PS5 discs they've had at their local store, which is a little bit more on the lower stock, funny enough. And as well as also with the PS5 digitals also there. So we do actually have confirmation now that both consoles are there. And we have seen Best Buy do drops before without one console. I think they had one no PS5 digital drop a while back. But I think overall it just looks very nice that we do see both of the consoles there. We also did see a lot of Xbox movement, as we mentioned, on various retailers. So I'm not 100% sure if there is going to be an Xbox Series X and S restock at Best Buy. They may have already kind of allocated a lot of that stock or just don't have it. Or as well, too, when it comes to the Best Buy stock, I'm not sure if there's going to be maybe more stock coming. Like I mentioned before in the previous videos, the in-transit logo is somewhat the more intriguing thing, because at least based on our employee leaks, on the previous ones like a month ago at this point for Best Buy, there was a drop when there was stock in transit. We still don't see the actual consoles in transit, but they're also literally right there in the store. So I'm not sure if that just means that they are just still building up stock, but I do think at least for tomorrow, the Best Buy drop is looking very likely. Now, once again, there is always a chance they could just be sitting on stock. We saw that a lot when it came to Amazon for the PS5 restocks, where they were literally sitting on stock for a month We saw some Target stuff where they were kind of sitting on some stock for a while too as well. And all these various retailers do sometimes want to sit on stock, maybe because it's just not as highly allocated. Like, so imagine like you're owed 100,000 consoles, you only got like 50,000. So you basically want to wait for Sony to go finish up those last little bits, which would make a lot of sense. I totally get it. But overall, at least it is looking very likely for tomorrow for a Best Buy restock based on employee stuff and based on also the trends. I didn't really touch on it too much, but basically throughout this week, we've seen Best Buy being very, very active, especially because they had a really, really big GPU restock not too long ago as well. A lot of really good movement when it comes to Best Buy, when it comes to consoles too. So just letting you guys know, it does look likely. I'd probably give it like a nice 70% chance, 65, 70% chance. There is always the chance it does not drop tomorrow. Don't blame me. These retailers, I don't work at Best Buy. I'm not a Best Buy like manager. If I was, I'd be paying extra money to go get all of you guys more consoles and more GPUs. You guys don't have to sit on other websites. That's what I'd be trying to do if I was Best Buy CEO. But I'm not, so they kind of also depend on the drops. But like I said, some places have sit on stock before, but at least this is new updated stock. We are now actually seeing proper stock as well, showing on up with the digitals, as I mentioned. So I think it does make it look a little bit more on the likely side for tomorrow. Now, I always get a lot of questions on why we think it also might be on Fridays. Fridays has been, at least for the past few weeks or so, besides with that weird Xbox and GPU drop, typically a major Best Buy restocking drop date. So it also could maybe be a small thing, just in the fact that maybe because they dropped all the other stock, because usually Best Buy does go drop everything at once when it comes to consoles. They usually drop the PS5s and Xboxes at the same time. So that also may be like a very small qualifier that it might not drop tomorrow as well, because maybe they just did not have enough PlayStation 5 stock to do a proper drop. So they're just like, whatever, we'll just do an Xbox drop instead. That is always maybe a very small potential issue that happens with it. But overall, like I said, why else would they be having stock arriving? So it is looking good. I don't want to get your hopes up too much, but just letting you guys know it does look at least somewhat more on the likely end for tomorrow. And in case you guys are curious on the overall Best Buy times, we'll probably cover it a little bit more as well for tomorrow's video. Or if I get any more news, we actually have had a few other Best Buy contacts. So I'll let you guys know if we actually do get any more information or not. Or if any of you guys actually work at Best Buy, you just want to go throw some information my way, my Twitter DMs are always open, but I'll try my best to give you guys another update tomorrow morning as well. Or if we see some stuff, I'll let you guys know. So make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on, or just for the PS5 giveaway going on as well. But like I said, Best Buy's looking pretty nice and pretty likely. Not confirmed. They could always move dates. We know how it is when it comes to Amazon, and if we go and say it's 100%, you know, sometimes they go and move it, or sometimes there's the leaks, or sometimes all this stuff happens, and then, well, they move the drops. Or just maybe they just didn't have enough stock, or maybe they're still waiting for stores to get stock, and it drops next week, or even on the weekend. But just letting you guys know, it does look a bit more on the likely side with stock, with the digital showing up and all that stuff. And as well, the one little major thing I mentioned is maybe that in-transit thing might be slightly weird, or the Xbox already dropping, and they do usually like to do a major drop in the same time. Time-wise for Best Buy, they do typically go and drop around the 9 a.m. EST range to around maybe 1 p.m. EST range. They do usually like to do waves, so we have seen that happen on multiple different times where they'll do like a big restock, and then a few weeks later, a few days, hours, dude, it's one of those videos apparently. A few hours later, they'll do another wave, or even like another 20-30 minutes or so. So if you guys don't get in on the initial PS5 restock or Xbox restock, if they even do it tomorrow, just make sure you guys keep on checking, keep on refreshing the page, or just be aware throughout the next maybe like 2 or 3 hours that they could always come back in stock. As well as per usual for in-store pickups, if you are in a very highly populated area in a city or around a lot of other people trying to get consoles, it is a little bit harder as well, just because like it's basically allocated to your own local store. It is very good for scalpers, so basically like it's very anti-scalping, because you can't just go and order from New York, from California, or all that stuff, or like be in Florida and buy all the stock in Montana, you know, in those spots or whatever. So letting you guys know it is usually good, but you do also have to go pick it up in the store. They usually do have it either on that same day, so you could order in store that same day, or maybe sometimes they have it spread on out too as well. We've actually seen a few cases where it's same day pickup for Best Buy, and also we've seen a few cases where it's like next week, but at least you have the confirmation email, confirmed email, and stuff like that for Best Buy. So it kind of depends, and that's why I think that in-transit thing's weird, because you would imagine the in-transit would maybe also be moving the stock as well, like they'd have like more stock available. So I'm not 100% sure. As I mentioned, it does look kind of likely, kind of goodish, but it always is that small chance it does not actually go and drop. But it looks all good. Good luck on all that stuff. We actually have seen a lot of good confirmations on the app, mainly because when it comes to Best Buy, a lot of times on the website, they keep on introducing CAPTCHAs. which is kind of just not good, because then, you know, they just mess up, or if you mess up a few of them, or they think you're a bot, it does make the whole drop a little bit harder. I do usually recommend the app, and of course, as the usual advice, make sure you guys go and have your account all set on up right now, have your location set up. Whenever the drops happen, make sure you guys don't go to a completely wrong like location as well. That does sometimes happen. It's not the best, but it does happen. I mean, if it's like 30 miles away, I'd rather just go drive and get it if I got to confirm. And also make sure you guys have all your payment information saved. As per usual, we do usually recommend Apple Pay, mainly because it's just very confirmed and easy and not too hard to go and do. So I do usually recommend that overall. But like I said, it's looking kind of likely. It's not 100% confirmed. I'll keep you guys updated for more information from employees and stuff like that as well. We'll also probably have another video later on throughout today, so be on the lookout for that. Maybe it's State of Play news or other stuff as well. So just be on the lookout for all that good stuff. I appreciate you guys all so much for watching. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on, or for the PS5 giveaway. Amazon links down below for the PS5 Disc Digital. We also have the Twitter and Twitch stream. Definitely go follow as well. Link down below. And of course, the Weeble. Sign up for Weeble. Deposit $100. You guys go get free stock, free money. Coinbase, you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get free Bitcoin. And that's all for this video. Love you guys all so much. I'll see you guys up on the next one. And hopefully Best Buy drops. And if it doesn't, well, I guess don't blame me. I don't know. Love you guys.